Good morning, everybody. It is our penultimate session today. It is Tuesday the 20th of September 2022. The time is 7:37 in the morning and I'm just on my way down to my start line. So obviously I have only had one day in between these two training sessions. My knees certainly won't be thanking me by the end of today. However, those knee therapy packs that I bought, best thing I ever bought, hands down. I did 2 lots of treatment yesterday, and I've also, on the suggestion of a good friend of mine, also been using ibuprofen gel to take care of some of the inflammation. That has also been working. So I've actually put some gel on my knees this morning just to see if we can maybe combat some of the pain that I know I'm going to be in. But you know, I signed up for this, so I've got to deal with the pain. I've got a reasonably high pain threshold anyway, so shouldn't be too much of a problem, I don't think. Nothing I can't handle. And you know, if it does get too painful, we just push through, you know. There's no option, we just keep going. So today we are doing 21 miles. It was originally on my training schedule just 20, but I've decided to push the extra mile for the simple reason that obviously because we're going to 26 on Sunday, well 26.2, I didn't want to have a 6-mile jump, whereas 5-mile jump makes it a little bit better, I suppose. So yeah, plus another advantage of going to 21 miles means I finish at the same point that my 5-mile point would have been when I did my very first run. And that's quite close to central New Brighton, because I'm going to need, because I didn't think ahead, I didn't buy one of those bottle vests to go with my belt, so I could like put bottles in each strap. I'm going to get one of those for Sunday. I'll order it this afternoon. But I'm really going to have to ration my water, and I need to finish as close to a shop as I can. And that statue is probably only about 400 metres from New Brighton Morrison's, so I can run in there, well, hobble in there and buy a couple of drinks for the journey home. So that is another reason behind the thinking of doing 21 miles instead of 20. Now we're still, even though we're going 3 miles further today, we're still actually going to finish sooner than we did, because I'm going to be setting off an hour and 10 minutes earlier than what I did on Sunday, because we're aiming for it's 7:40 now, so we're going to go for the 7:45 start, whereas on Sunday I didn't start till 8:55. So managed to get myself out a little earlier this morning. I'll be out earlier again this coming Sunday, because obviously I'll want to keep most of Sunday, the rest of Sunday for recovery anyway. So yeah, that's where we're at. You know, I am really enjoying, I've really enjoyed this journey so far. Something I never thought I'd do, and it's definitely an experience. Not sure I'll ever do it again, but one thing I will say is I have been enjoying the long distance runs to the point where I probably will carry on running up to half marathon distance, maybe sort of once a month. I'll sort of build up to it, toying with that idea for sure, and it's certainly getting me back in shape post car accident. So really pleased with the progress, and let's see how we get on today. Not a breath of wind down on the water, down on the Seacombe Promenade now, and look at that. After the choppiness and roughness of the last few sessions, it's absolute mill pond calm today. I mean, I'm glad there's no wind, because honestly, everything's aching already, and we're not even 2.5, we're not even 3 miles in yet, so it's going to be a tough slog. But not having any wind is going to make things much easier. So yeah. Okay, so through 5 miles in 1 hour and 3 minutes. Pain's not quite as pronounced now. I've got into a good rhythm and a good stride pattern. So we just got to keep going like this, I guess. Just keep the rhythm, keep the stride pattern. And yeah, so 5 miles down, 16 miles to go, and I think we'll be back here just after midday. So I didn't say before, I reckon I predicted a 4 hours and 15 minutes time slot for the 21 miles. So we're just over an hour in, so yeah, about another 3.25 hours to go. Let's do it. Okay, passed through 10 miles in 2 hours and 2 minutes, which is about the time we did it the first time we attempted 10 miles. So it's maybe not quite as fast as the other day, but we're still keeping a good strong pace, still faster than when we did the 15 miles. So I'm just it's just pushing on now. It's just keeping that mindset of keep going, keep going, keep going. That's all I've got to do. 10 miles down, 11 to go. Okay, so just passed through 13.1 miles, half marathon distance, and today we did it in 2 hours and 37 minutes, so about 7 minutes slower than the other day, but hoping we can still stay on schedule. As long as we go through 15 miles in 3 hours, then we're well on schedule. Okay, so, oh no, I think it's recording upside down. Oh no, I think we're okay. Okay, so we are through 15 miles in exactly 3 hours. So what that means is that we're on schedule to get through in 4.25 hours. So 15 miles down, 6 miles to go. Knees are starting to hurt now, but we push on. Okay, just passed through 18 miles in 3 hours and 35 minutes, so only 2 minutes slower than the other day, and we're ahead of pace. Oh my god, it's so hot, and I didn't realise it was going to be this hot, so I'm having to really ration my water now. I'm so dehydrated. I tell you what, when I get to New Brighton, I won't just be buying 2 drinks at Morrison's, I'll be buying 4, and one of them is going to be a 750 millilitre bottle of water. My god, because I'm looking at that water down there and I just want to go and throw myself in it, honestly. But come on, need to dig deep. 3 miles to go. We did it, guys. We did it. Oh, stairs. Ow, I shouldn't have done that. We did it. 21 miles in 4 hours, 11 minutes and 38 seconds. And boy, can I feel the effects of dehydration right now. So we're on our way to raid Morrison's drinks fridge. Biggest bottle of water I can find. And actually what I meant before was one of the tall, like 1.5 litres. If they haven't got one of them in the fridge, I'll just get 2 750s, 2 bottles of Lucasade and a Sport and a bottle of Coke. And that should do me. Oh guys, we did it. 21 miles, I didn't think I was capable. Okay, so 1 trip to the supermarket to raid the drinks fridge, and 2 trains later, I am back in Birkenhead and hobbling my way home. And hobbling is the right word to use, because honestly, my legs are in pieces. So this will be a slow walk home. Ended up buying 5 drinks and the end 3 are already gone. So yeah, just trying to rehydrate. But yeah, I'm alive. And home. And I am going to go and get in the shower, because I could really use a scalding hot shower just to soothe all those aching muscles. And then I'm going to get my ice packs in the freezer, and then after I've dried my hair, I'm just going to sit down for 20 minutes, ice packs on my knees, and just, yeah, start the recovery. Got 5 days to recover now before my next session on Sunday, and we're doing the full distance on Sunday. I know a lot of people don't, but because before this I'd never run further than 5k. My dad, who by the way knows what he's talking about, because he is he's a UK athletics national official, former coach as well, so he knows what he's talking about. He requested that I try and do the full distance during training so that I know what it feels like. I've already walked the full distance, of course. Obviously running it slightly different, but to lock 21 in today, honestly really happy with that. It was tough going at the end, but I think extreme dehydration didn't help with that. I think if I was better hydrated, it wouldn't have felt quite so tough that last mile. I am now going to jump on Amazon, well, after I've had my shower. I'm going to buy a bottle vest with slots for 2 bottles, so I can take 2 bottles of Lucasade Sport out with me to go in my water. And I'm also going to buy a foam roller to help with like stretching out and things. My brother has one, and the idea came to me because like my thighs has gone, my right thigh in particular has gone really stiff. Like I think there's a lot of lactic in there, so yeah, gonna see if I can get one of those by tomorrow. So yeah, okay, that is going to be it for this vlog. If you would like to support me on my journey to the London Marathon, you will find a link in the description to my Dementia UK Just Giving page. If you'd like to follow me on socials, you can do so on Twitter and Instagram at ThisIsNeats. And all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.